last session for a point of inspiration.
Oh god, hold on. I'm trying. Uh, I forgot my login information for World 20. That's funny.
Okay, no worries.
Uh, I can summarize if no one else wants to.
Go for it, Katie.
Let's see. Okay, so we ended up knocking on the door to the abandoned warehouse question
Mm-hmm.
mark.
Correct.
And they didn't answer because they're rude. Uh and so Exidia ended up being a little crystal spider and squeezing under the doors to unlock it from the inside and then got stabbed by somebody. And then the rest of us were able to get in. And there were a bunch of Kinku who were attacking us, and we had to I think we charmed some, we put some to sleep, we murdered did we actually kill anybody, or did we just
Killed a
unconscious
couple.
them? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, I
there were
thought so.
definitely.
We committed a little murder. It's fine. It was self-defense. Well, I guess we did break it. Whatever. Who cares? And then Nim had the charmed one give us some information about if Floon had been here and where he is now, and he said that he was tied up in the sewers and to follow the yellow signs. And then uh where is it? Rainier?
Rainier.
Neverember? Like opened the door to this little like closet thing and was just like, "Oh shit, you saved me." Like, "Oh, okay, you're here. Cool. One out of the two. We need the other one. What?" And he was very worried about Floon, and then the city guards busted in and were concerned that we were messing with stuff, but then Renair backed us up and was like, "No, they saved me." And we were like, "Yeah, what he said." Uh, and Captain last name that I didn't write down, oops, was basically like, "All right, keep the streets clean. Got a lot on my plate. Peace, and let us go." And we were like, "Word, all right." And then we got some free rooms from our rich buddy, and a round of drinks, and Kaz got new pants. Exidia had
Sure.
to get a new shirt. Or wait, no, a new skirt for Kaz. Um, and eventually everybody headed up to their rooms. Do. Personas got promoted! And we were all like, hell yeah! Um, and had some breakfast and uh headed out and started looking out for yellow signs. And eventually found a sewer grate, and that's where we are currently.
That's fantastic. The only thing that I will add, just in case anybody cares, Ted, you have stuff you want to add?
I had just a couple things. The
Mhm.
Kenku were the ones that were not the ones that took Rainier, I don't believe. They ambushed them. There is something going down between the Zentarum and Xanathar's guild. And I remember that largely because the Kenku kept repeating Xanathar sends his regards. We also heard something about the Stone of Golor recently stolen from Xanathar's guild, which is believed to allow access to a lot of embezzled gold. Gold that uh, apparently Rainier's father skimmed, what I think was the rumor.
Yeah, that's
Think so.
correct. The rumor has it that Rainier's father skimmed a shit ton of gold, also known as dragons, right? And
True.
um has hidden them somewhere, and the Stone of Galore may be the key to finding that. Rainier also told you that stone, up until recently, was actually in the hands of the Xanathar Guild, but someone stole it, and now the Zents and Xanathar Guild are beating the crap out of each other. Let's see. Also, the City Watch, the captain in charge, Hyestus Staggett, which I will put into chat because sort of a cool name.
Ooh.
And yeah, I think the only other thing that occurs to me is also actually, Ted, for helping out, give yourself a point of inspiration. And the only other thing I can think of that I'm sure we'll hear and learn more about, but became apparent, was that Kaz doesn't use stairs unless
yeah.
absolutely necessary.
What?
This is what happens when you miss a session.
Oh.
Oh
You
my
don't use
god.
stairs?
I gotta find a way to not use these stairs.
I forgot how you got around that last time. Did you jump out a window in
Yes,
the inn?
I climbed out of a window.
Climbed out a window. Right. And
Wow.
which actually is a good detail to sort of zoom in on this particular moment, because you've lifted up this grate, and as much as I wanted to say that there was a staircase, like a spiral staircase leading down, it is just a ladder leading down into the sewers.
We have had a long rest, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
This is literally the morning,
The
which
morning.
actually...
That's what I thought. I was trying to figure out why my hit points were still down. I just
Yeah.
never calculated it, that's all.
Which reminds me, for Katie's sake, I need to advance the calendar.
I think it was last time already. So I think it's still the 21st.
Oh my god! Here we go.
Well, no, because
Listen.
because you would have. Oh, maybe it is. I'll go back
Let's see.
and take a
Yeah,
look
that
at
was
it to
the
verify.
last thing in the chat from last session. So
Okay.
Oh yeah, so it is the 21st.
Yeah. So let's see if this works. Actually,
We're going back in time,
or if I'm
everybody.
going to break the calendar.
Ruh-roh.
Nope, that would break the calendar. I'll fix it later. All right. So yeah, you're staring at this open grate to the sewer, and a ladder headed down, and you've been informed that following this yellow sign, right, which looks like a circle with 10 sort of sprouts sticking off of it with smaller circles, that will lead you to either Floon or the next clue as to how to find him. So what is the plan?
All right, who can see in the dark and who can't? Raise your hand if you can see in the dark.
Shoot my hand up in the air. Wait. Okay, I had to make sure I could.
Mm-hmm.
Corsonus, buddy, you're not.
no, my
Need
hand is
some-
down. Yeah,
Okay,
I
all right.
think I could create light. Can
I
create
got you. I got you. She'll
light?
cast.
I did not take light.
light.
Oh,
I
shit.
have light. Piety will cast light on whatever, if you're holding an object or anything like that, or just your clothes.
Yeah, I can I'll
Your little
pull out a
app.
torch and start to light it, and then it just
Just
you have the
acid on
light
the
spell on
torch.
it. And
Huh.
it'll work.
Well, that works.
I mean, look.
Shit.
Saves me from actually burning the torch.
Look. Now keep that torch for later.
All right.
Okay. As you climb down, which I assume you have done since you're now talking about lighting situations, the first thing that strikes you is the smell.
Thought you were about to say a crossbow bolt.
No, although that would be awesome. Right. No, this is not a crossbow bolt, but you might wish that it was. It is not pleasant.
Oh,
I mean, it's a sewer, and it smells a lot like sewage, and it smells a lot like rot.
Ooh.
oh fuck.
Yeah. So it's pretty bad down here. But we've already established you've all got light, right? You can hear, in addition to, that flowing water / sewage, right? You hear occasional drops of moisture landing in that, and the sound of little feet or paws just sort of scurrying around. It doesn't sound like anything that you'd necessarily need to be concerned about, just things that would live down in the dark where sewage is prevalent. Other than that, just sort of, you can see now, particularly with the light spell on Corsonis, you can see sort of rough stone. It almost looks like it's sweating just from all the moisture that's down here. And how are we going to proceed? What is the plan here? Are we just as examples of potential action? Are we going to try and be stealthy and silent, right? Out of fear of what else may be down here? On the other hand, is it just so foul that you're just going to go charge and throw and try and get this done with as quickly as possible, right? Is there something in between, some other magical means you plan on using to track? What's the plan?
I want to go stealthy.
Now
Oh,
you know
fuck.
my pain, fucker.
Fucking stinks.
I mean, we could try. We could try stealth, and if it doesn't work, then we're equally as not stealthy as we would be anyway.
Okay. Sounds like that's the plan, everybody?
Yeah.
Okay. What I would like from everyone are stealth checks and survival checks.
Ooh, okay.
I have a survival.
Okay, Miss Piety.
I have expertise in stealth. I just got to keep putting this out there. I can't keep doing it. Okay.
How do I
Okay, Corsonis?
On the left-hand
how
side
do
of
I
your
do it again?
on the left-hand side of your character sheet, you'll see a long box that has a bunch of skills in it. At the bottom of that list will be stealth. If you just click on the word stealth,
Remember where your character sheet is?
Yeah.
You got it.
Look at this. This is gonna be lit.
I am going to... You got it. You did great. What I'm going to do is open your sheet right now because it looks like it's set just to whisper your rolls to me, so I'm the only one who can see them.
I was looking hard.
It
Right.
was like, what?
And we're gonna change that so everyone can see your rolls.
Okay.
But y'all should be thanking Petunia right now. Those are some pretty good rolls. Okay. Let me.
Do I redo it?
No, you're great.
Okay.
And just so everyone knows, Petunia got a 15 on stealth and an 18 on survival. So
Oh.
crushing it.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
As good sewer water.
And right now I'm just doing a little math.
Little sewer water gets on Cass's whole leg and just fuck it. Fuck it.
Okay.
Guys, I thought we were being stealthy.
No, it's on my skirt.
Okay, all right. I get it.
Okay. So y'all are feeling pretty confident that you're not exactly moving silently, right? But you're feeling pretty confident that you're moving quietly enough that the natural sounds that are occurring in the sewer are going to cover whatever sounds you do make. You're feeling a little less confident about tracking and discovering these signs of the Xanathar Guild. It seems relatively easy at first, right? And then sort of, the combination of the lack of light and the lack of distinguishing features in any of these hallways, like at one point you start to think it's unclear whether you're finding new symbols or you've somehow looped back around on yourself and are finding old symbols. And you're down here sort of feeling your way out or feeling your way around for probably an hour and a half, going on 2 hours looking for stuff. Anybody have anything they want to discuss with their party members or Rainier while you're down here or during these hour and a half to 2 hour time period?
Ooh. Well, I swear to God, we just came in around here. Okay. Unless it's wait, okay, hold up. It's right there. I'm completely fucking lost. Where are we even going at this one? I forgot what we were looking for already.
I was following you. I thought you knew where you. I'm holding the torch back here.
Yellow. That's the yellow yellow signs of
With the squigglies.
something. Yeah.
It's the sight water that's getting to my fucking head,
Yeah, the fumes are like not great.
Fucking bombarding me.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have said something. I will use the create an odor function of prestidigitation. It lasts for an hour. I will just create the smell of lavender under. I have to actually target people.
Mm-hmm.
So I will target my 3 companions, not Neverember, and just the smell of lavender.
Hell yeah.
Heidi is reminded that that's a thing and will do the same for Oh yeah. That's smart. You're smart.
Yeah. No, I love the idea. That it worked. It's like counterbalancing it,
Yeah, it's not.
I can still smell
the other smell. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
It's like masking it though. Thank you for that. Thank you.
Better for sure.
I didn't know that spell could even do that.
Yeah, I forget a lot of the time. I usually just use it to clean stuff.
An hour and a half about working, talking about how prestidigitation.
Look, I don't I don't want to be down here any longer than we have to. It's not exactly a pleasant environment. Does anybody have a way to perhaps mark the symbols that we've already seen so that we can know for sure whether we're doubling back on ourselves?
I have
That
a
would be-
pen. I have some ink. I can. And the next time we cross a sign, I will just put a finger mark on the symbol.
Wonderful.
There.
Oh.
Now, if we're walking in circles, we'll at least know.
Yes, absolutely. Wonderful. Well, with that out of the way, shall we forge forward?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, yeah, for sure. Let's get the movie.
It's another half hour, 45 minutes, right? And you do come across more of these symbols, and at this point, you're absolutely certain that you're doubling back on yourself, right? Except when you look at the symbols, right, there's no ink on them. Like, it's just that it's that disorienting down here. Right?
Wow.
And if all of you could, let me make sure I've done what I intended to do here. If all of you could drag your tokens onto this blank map, just in a marching order, because as you are walking down the hall, or as you're walking down the corridor, not hallway, you can sort of see up ahead, right, that there is some sort of opening or widening of the corridor. And Naya, if you need a hand, all you need to do is...
Yes, please.
Yeah, absolutely. If you just hold the left mouse button down, right, on Petunia's name, right? And as you're holding it down, just drag that over onto the map and it should drop a token there for you.
Realize
Where did my character sheet go? What the hell?
I also can't see anything.
No one can see anything. Awesome.
No, I
can't
thought
see
we
it.
weren't supposed to be able to see yet.
I can
Oh,
see, but everything
can't.
is like grayed out.
Well,
Oh,
yeah.
it might be because my sheet doesn't know that I have Devil's Sight now.
Right. There's this weird thing.
I can see
Devil's Sight's 120, I think.
Yeah.
Let me
Oh God! Ah!
fix some
I
of
don't know
this
what I did.
stuff.
I don't know what I did.
Chrysonis. There's Chrysonis there.
Ooh.
All right,
Hi,
Piety,
buddy.
it looks like you can see. Is that correct?
Yeah. Hell
All
yeah.
right. Kaz, can you see?
I can see it. It's just like everybody's grayed out. It looks like. Yeah.
Is that better for you, Kaz?
Yeah.
Okay. Corsonis, you've got a torch, correct?
I cannot
Correct.
see a single thing.
Well, I have the light spell.
Oh, the light spell. That's right.
Where are you then? Oh God.
20 feet of bright light and 20 feet of dim from the torch.
Um,
Can you see now, Corsonis?
Nope.
All right. Let's see what's going on here.
Do you have a token other than the one up here? Because if you're affecting a different token, I can't even see that token.
I'm affecting this token.
I have a light area now.
Okay. There's a weird thing going on where even if everything's set correctly, I have to turn vision off and then on again for any of the saves to actually mean anything. But that's all right. I'll stop dragging you around so you can put yourself where you want to be. And Naya, it looks like you're having a little difficulty. Can I give you a hand here?
Yes. I'm so
Okay.
sorry.
No worries. No worries. Do you want to try? Do you want to try it again with me talking you through it, or do you want me to
Yes.
just? Okay. So you see your name under the party members list, correct?
Yes.
On the right hand side, right? And if you double click on it, right, that'll call up your character sheet, but we don't need to see that right now, although you might need to in a minute, right?
Mhm.
If you just on your name, right, hold the left mouse button down,
Okay.
and then while you're holding the left mouse button down, drag your name, and you should see your name in the little hamburger symbol that's to the left of your name, right?
Yeah.
Start to move in a little rectangle and just put it anywhere on the map, right? Okay, looks like you did it, right? And and let me adjust your site to make sure that everybody can see.
What's all of this? Oh my god, wait. I see. What is this like underneath my thingy? It says boar cat,
Your
giant
feet.
badger,
Oh,
giant
well,
wolf
okay.
spider.
Those are wild shapes that you can wild shape into, right? And so right. And so if you would like, since we'll take a moment and just go over that, you should see a button that says wild shape when you highlight your token. There are buttons across the top. You should see, actually, I can't remember if yours shows up across the top or along the bottom, right? But you should see a button that says wild shape. Do you see that?
No.
All right, no worries. Let me
Oh my god, you get to turn into a horse? Oh my god.
Horse
you
girl.
can
Careful,
absolutely.
don't get
Horse
caught with the
girl.
forced accusations. They'll
Horse
get
girl
you.
Petunia. Oh my
All
god.
right, let me.
There's no escape.
There is no escape.
Yeah, her gonna turn into the horse.
Oh, I love it. Love it.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, I get to be a
TikTok.
boar? A boar? Fuck.
Yes.
That's a boar? Oh my god. I'm sorry, I'm getting so excited.
Yeah, you look at the
Okay.
animals.
Well, I'm not sure why that's not showing up, but we will move on right now.
Okay.
I'm also intrigued.
Who's that suspicious guy over there?
The ghost that watches us always. Don't look him in the eyes.
Okay. So Petunia, if you could just Kaz, are you in the front or in the back right now?
I was hoping it was the front.
Okay. So Petunia, with that information that right now Kaz is in the front and Corsonis is in the back, just drag your token, right, to the location, right, where you would like to be in that line.
I give some breathing room.
Can you see your fellow party members? Fantastic.
Oh my god, hi bestie.
Like straight
Hi.
shiping you.
Yep,
Okay,
that
fantastic.
makes sense.
Nope.
Considering we are in a sewer.
The lavender is really strong under your nose.
Yeah.
Like I prefer it over the shit, but like it really burns. It gets
Bird.
Well, I don't know what to tell you. It's just gonna be it's either smell shit or your nose burns a little bit.
You
I
know,
don't know what to say.
you know. Okay, I'm not saying I prefer shit. It's just I can still smell this shit after the lavender burns when the
It's better though.
yeah, yeah, no, it's just like my nose is starting to get runny.
You know,
Okay.
I forgot that prestidigitation even did that. I've been stuck on fishing boats for like entirely too long. I wish I had remembered that. That would have been good to know. Good to
What were you gonna say, Adam?
Let's see here. Now,
Oh shit!
Kaz. Yeah, things changing up a little bit.
Ooh.
Okay. I'm just checking people's passive wisdoms right now.
I got eight.
Oh, that's Never Ember.
I got
I was
18.
like,
Yeah.
who the hell is this
Yeah.
soul patch dude with us? That's
Yeah, dude.
Uh, there's a guy that sells drugs in this.
It's just blood guy.
Okay.
Go ahead. I got an 18.
Unfortunately. Oh, you've got an 18?
Yeah, I got an observant feat.
Oh, okay, fantastic. In that case, you are able to spot this. Looks, I don't know, like the size of a softball or maybe a grapefruit, right? Just sort of floating up ahead, right? Looks like looks sort of like a giant eyeball with like 4 little things popping out of its head. It's weird looking, right? And you're fairly certain it hasn't seen you yet.
It's an eyeball. Okay. We haven't. There's like. Hold on. Give me. Okay. Can I? Oh, can I just do like some sort of like history check to see if I can get any clue on what this is, or it's just a weird eyeball to me?
Sure. Why don't you
Maybe like a nature check or something.
yeah, nature's probably better than history. Why don't you roll a nature check for me?
Nature. 22.
Whoa. Okay, fuck it up.
You're not real clear on what this is, right? And the reason why is because it looks a hell of a lot like just a straight up beholder, like Xanathar, right? But it's way smaller. And I mean, in theory, like, perspective could be playing tricks on you, but you really don't think so. You think this is a pretty tiny looking beholder type thing.
Okay. I'm gonna turn back to like. Okay, so am I the only one seeing this underbaked beholder down here?
Did you just say underbaked?
Yes.
Awesome.
That's one way of putting it.
What was
Certainly.
that?
I have quite literally no idea what you're talking about. I can't see a thing.
I'm sorry. I got good eyes. Okay. How about this? I don't know if we. It's a fucking baby beholder, but I don't know if we like kill it or not. I don't. Do I just want to sneak past it? I think if we move slow enough, it won't see us. I think
Sneaking past the thing that's all eyes.
you don't. I mean, it's already kind of fucked up. Look how small it is. It's kind of maybe not that good. See, okay, no, or we can just shoot it. I don't really know what to tell you.
I mean,
Neither of those sounds like fantastic.
yeah.
I mean,
You said it's a giant eyeball.
It's like a softball eyeball. So I guess giant eyeball and relatively.
Yeah, I mean, giant relative to eyeballs, not giant
Yeah.
just in general. It's not that large a creature, but it certainly would be large if it were just an eyeball. And maybe it's even a little bit bigger than that, maybe about the size of like somewhere between like a softball and a basketball,
Oh.
or a grapefruit and a watermelon, if that works out better for you.
God.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I believe, okay, if I thought about it, I saw this play and they said if you move slowly enough, it couldn't see you. Maybe we should just shoot it. I don't. Is it like an alarm system?
could be a guard. We could perhaps.
A guard?
Well, I mean, some sort of sentry, if it's as an eyeball, like you say, keeping an eye out for people who are sneaking.
Yeah. Which is us, by the way.
Yeah.
For who? For the. I don't think this is City Watch. Okay, all in favor of just shooting the damn thing before it sees us? Raise your hand.
I mean, yeah, I think it's gonna see us either way, so I say shoot it before.
Why not?
I mean, there's no way that this thing's like nice, right? Like this is a bad dude. This is a
I have no idea. None whatsoever. I still have no idea what we're talking about, but I imagine a giant eyeball is not.
yeah.
Okay.
Kaz, you seem to know a lot.
Oh, fuck no. I just happened to get this one. Okay. If you got any ranged or any ranged weapons, we can all time this together.
Still have no idea what you're talking about.
It's like a fucking like baby beholder. It's fucking small as shit. Well, it's not small, but like
I mean, the light from this spell is not going far enough for me to see it. So,
okay.
good luck.
Oh, I'm
is all
sorry.
I'm saying.
You stay right here.
I tried my best.
No, I greatly appreciate it. I would be blind. Well, I would just be holding actual fire otherwise. I'm just saying, I can't help you with this ambush. Is all I'm saying.
Okay. Appreciate you. I love the moral support. If you got a ranged weapon, get ready to shoot that. We're gonna do it on the count of 3. Okay?
Oh, this is good.
Okay, I'm going to press pause here, right? just so we can get some mechanics out of the way. What I think we're going to do, right? It sounds like Kaz, Petunia, and Piety can all see the target, and Corsonis cannot. Is that accurate?
I mean, I can see the token, but my vision my vision should stop about here, I think.
Okay. So here's what I'm proposing, right? Kaz, Petunia, and Piety will all get a surprise round, right? And then once that goes off, because presumably Corzonis, you'd have to get closer, right? Now, the other option is you all can decide to try and push your luck, right? And it still hasn't seen you at this point. If you want to try and stealth and get closer, right? So that Corzonis, and actually, Never Ember informs you that all he has on him, right, is a rapier and a couple of daggers, right? And he'd rather not, given how lightly equipped he is when it comes to weaponry, he'd rather not throw those daggers, right? So he will not be participating in a surprise round regardless. But if you guys want to push your luck, right, and try and get closer so that Corzonis can participate in this surprise round, that is certainly your choice. It would just require new stealth rolls from everybody. So the choice is yours. How would you like to proceed?
Quick question. What is the surprise round?
A surprise round means that you will get to go, regardless of initiative rolls or anything, you will all get to go before the enemy does, right? And do you automatically have advantage on a surprise round?
No, that's a rogue thing.
Okay. So yeah, it basically just means you will all get to go once before we even enter initiative. And so depending on how the enemy and how everyone rolls an initiative, it's entirely possible that some or all of you might actually get to act twice before the enemy gets to act at all.
Ooh.
Wait, do you? I might be thinking of an older edition because I don't see that as a rogue thing. No, I thought
it's an assassin rogue thing. It's
Okay,
a very
thank you.
specific thing.
Oh, hello.
Howdy.
Would you two like to join us in the sewers?
Oh, that would be delightful.
I love sewer
Yeah.
adventure.
We love hanging out with Adam in the sewers.
Come on.
Having a little hike, little.
This might not be as fun as the sewer talk show, but
A little trek through the sewers, just a little get together.
Would we be required to roll a stealth roll for this surprise round that is being planned, or no?
Well, what we're talking about, right, is right now, the party has not been seen, right? And the issue that is on the table is that Corzonis, right, with just the light spell, isn't close enough to be able to actually see the target. Right.
Could I?
I mean, that would mean that I couldn't either.
Right. And so the issue then, right, is as follows. It's does the party want to take a surprise round from where they are, which they will 100%. The 4 individuals that can see the target would 100% get a surprise round, right? That you're already in that position. And it would just mean that Corzonis and Exidia would have to wait. And actually, I think the reason you can see the target, now that I think about it, Ted and Tyler, is I think this map is so simple, I didn't even bother putting dynamic lighting on it. So it's just, there's no light on here. So everybody can just see everything.
Yeah, I had vision before I even had a token.
Yeah. So the other alternative, right, is if you want to try and sneak closer, right, so that Corzonis and Exidia, right, would have the option of seeing the enemy, that's great, but that would require new stealth rolls.
Could I possibly use are there rats in this sewer?
Oh, all over the place. It's a
Could I
sewer.
possibly use Find Familiar and like use it to like see what's ahead and
Okay, so what you would like to do is use one of your 2 charges of wild shape to call in a wild companion, which would be a rat, and just go scouting a little bit. Is that what you'd like to do?
yes.
Great. Fantastic. Let me plop a rat down here for you. Although it's not. It's not super exciting because there isn't any dynamic lighting here. But let's where is the section of who gets to control? Oh, there it is. There we go. Okay. Naya, can you now control that rat?
I forgot how I can.
If you highlight it, you can use the arrow keys to move it around, right? Or you can just drag it around.
Okay. Yes.
Fantastic. So yeah, as you get closer, right, you see it is in fact somewhere between a softball and a basketball, and looks like it's got a giant eye. You can now see it's got a mouth too. It's got 4 little stalks coming out of its head, each with almost normal size eyeballs at the end of them. You see there are 2 other corridors that branch off of this sort of open area. You also see that there's on the back wall here, sort of behind this thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's a ladder that extends up.
You said like someone right here?
Yep, right about there. Just a ladder that extends up. And if you peer up, you can see it looks like you've only used one other ladder, and that was to get into this sewer system. But it looks like it's about the same distance as the ladder you used to get down. And it appears that there's some sort of metal grate at the top of this ladder.
Awesome. Great. Is my work here done? Did I do the thing?
Pardon me?
I said, is my work here done?
There's one other thing. If you keep going around the corridor this way, right, you can see just about here, right? You can see it without having to go down the corridor, right? But you can see just along this wall, there's another yellow circle with the 10 stalks that you've been following. And this is all, so you know, Naya, mechanically the way this works, right? You are able to see through the rat's eyes, but while you're seeing here, right? But while you're doing that, you can't see and hear through your own eyes or ears, right? So you're
I'm just, like,
basically
idle.
right. So you're basically just standing there quietly, right?
Mm.
And you, I mean, all you've got to do to, regain that sight and hearing is just stop focusing on your rat senses and focus on your own. Is this information you're keeping to yourself? You sharing this with the party here?
I can share with everybody.
Okay. So now everyone has additional information about what is ahead. Do we have a plan for how we're gonna?
So
Yeah, I'm just curious if we're still coming up with a plan here.
Well, let's see if we can sneak forward a little bit, everybody.
Yeah. If it would be easier, I could light up that area so it'd be easier to see. That way, Corsonis, you wouldn't. None of us would have to get that much closer.
Yeah, but that would kind of alert the bad guy.
Yeah, but it'd still be pretty surprising.
Yeah, I think by the time it can see, or rather by the time that I can see it, it will definitely, if it's just eyeballs, be able to see it. I would hope that it would. I mean, I don't hope, but
I mean, we can.
it stands to reason.
How about, like, that way we don't risk anything? We just go from here, and you guys can get a bit of a jolt, and then we'll swoop in to clean up. As soon as y'all start shooting, we'll start rushing forward.
Well,
I think that's a pretty smart idea. Corsonis, you feel comfortable with that?
Yeah, that's what I sort of figured we were doing.
hey, everybody.
Okay. So if everyone could first highlight their token and then roll initiative.
Fucking shit.
Ew.
Natural 20.
Oh God.
Holy moly, everybody.
I have my decks.
Also, I have Exidia Nim in my lavender thing now. Y'all do not smell sewer, you smell lavender.
Oh, that's
What?
lovely.
It fucking burns.
Well, you probably still smell sewer, but like there's lavender
it's
too.
just lavender.
How do I roll it?
All you need to do is highlight your token, and then there's a couple different options. If your character sheet is open, you should be able to click on initiative in your character sheet, which is sort of right in the dead center. It's under your, if you draw a line from the center of your sheet down, it's sort of that first box. There you go. Holy
Ooh,
moly.
What
son
the
of a-
fuck?
Jesus.
Whoa.
You know,
Wow.
fucking quick draw, mate.
Wow.
All right.
Okay.
Well, this is, well, we'll see, but
Yeah.
Nim, go for it.
Well, this is actually fabulous because the
Mhm.
only thing I could do that I thought would be helpful
Mhm.
is actually fairy fire this thing.
Okay, and that
Ooh.
is
A dex
dex
save.
save. All right. Unfortunately, right? Nothing lights up. And what does it look like when you cast this spell?
I'm a guitar playing bastard. I'm sorry.
Awesome.
And
Don't
so
do not apologize to me for that. Are you kidding me?
No, I'm playing. Unfortunately, my bard is a lyrist,
Mhm.
and so like just a few quick notes, and like the sound, the waves in the air move toward like down the hall, and as they like ripple, it becomes visible and starts
Mhm.
like pinging around the room. Um,
Right.
yes, Katie, that is completely correct. And it illuminates the space until it dims because I will not maintain concentration once that
Right. Well,
fails.
and you can see, right, as you strum this guitar or strum this lyre, right? The sound waves start to become visible, right? And it's quite beautiful as they sort of ping pong around this enclosed space, right? And for a brief moment, this floating orb, becomes visible, but none of these waves sort of grasp or stick to it, and so the light just fades, as does the ability to see this thing for Exidia and Corsonis.
Mm-hmm. Then I'll just say, shit, that's all I could do. And I'll take a step back.
Fantastic. Petunia.
Yes.
It is your turn. What would you like to do?
Mm. Mm. Can't use fairy fire. Okay. Could I use? So wait, we're attacking this thing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Could I use ice knife?
You certainly can. Why don't you roll that for me?
It's on the side, right? Like on this little.
Yeah, you should be able to click on that in your spell list, or it might even be in your list of actions.
Hold on. Let me see. Just saw it. Oh.
Yeah, so if you... There you go. Oh, fantastic. That'll hit. Why don't you roll that damage for me? And to do that, all you need to do is click on, in chat, just where it showed the 20 and the 22, click on the word ice knife. Fantastic. So that's 6 piercing damage and another dex save. Okay. It takes the initial damage and is able to sort of float and bob in the air as a result of it to miss the secondary damage from that spell. Fantastic. Anything else?
From me?
Yep.
Oh,
That's your action, right? You've got a bonus action you can take, although I'm not sure that you have many options for your bonus action because you've already cast a leveled spell. But there's also movement if you want to move.
I would like to move.
Okay. Go ahead and move your token.
Get into it.
So that's it. You're just moving a little bit closer. Is that correct?
Yes, just a little.
All right. Fantastic. Exidia, you don't have sight at this point. However, you do see everybody, firing their first, their surprise round off. So I will allow you to move this round if you would like to.
Okay, yeah, I'll move up there.
Mhm.
Let me see. I don't think I have any sight because I don't think I have a light either.
Okay, so yeah, you'd have to wait for Corsonis to get up there. But because of the way we're working this surprise round, you wouldn't be able to take an action on this round anyway. You and Corsonis can only move on this round.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. Kaz, it is your turn. What do you got?
Oh fuck! I got it. Well, so as a surprise round, do I get it?
No, that's only an assassin rogue thing.
Yeah.
It's just a regular turn.
Okay.
They just don't get to take a turn this round, is what that means.
Okay. I gotta see how.
Now that I think about it, wouldn't the rules for unseen attackers apply? So it would be advantage.
Well,
I didn't think about that until this moment.
It wouldn't, because technically, just because it hasn't seen you because you're stealth, it can see.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it can see in the dark. So, like, as you approach, and certainly as this stuff starts firing off, right? It's turning and now recognizing that, oh shit, there's a lot of company here.
Okay. Now I got what. So my cunning actions right now are dash, disengage, and hide. Right? Is that all of them?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I'm still gonna shoot him with the bow.
Okay.
Okay. I'm trying to get a nice one off. 19.
Yeah, that'll do it. Let's see that damage.
Kind of crazy, sick nasty. I'm just gonna run in. Fuck it.
Yeah, great. As you're running in, could you describe what you see as you kill this thing?
Oh, 6 dead. Oh fuck. Oh, I shoot the arrow and it looks like Cass is like chasing the arrow itself as it pierces his like bulbous eye and pins it to the back of the wall. Oh my god, it's dead. Oh, well, fuck. I knew it was under bait, but I didn't expect this, to be honest. Okay, guys, it's fucking dead. Now which way do we go? We got two routes here. It forks off. Left, right, anybody? Hello?
Are we still in initiative, Adam?
No. This thing is dead. That's all you've been able to see, and you are left at this crossroads.
Yeah.
Cool.
Petunia told us that the thingy was to the left.
Oh, there was some to our left?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so we're going to the left. Okay. So, uh, what are y'all? One of the magic people. Do y'all know exactly what that is, or is that just it's like
Gross.
Can't say I've ever seen one before.
oh,
Exidia, poke it with a stick.
You've got my number. Pokes it with a stick.
As you poke it, there's a sound of like a small like burst or gush of gas like escaping from it.
Oh yeah, I mean, a lot of creatures like relieve themselves when they die. That's regular.
oh, not on my fucking arrow. You can have a fucking arrow. It's fucking fart on my arrow.
It burps.
Oh, it burped. Okay. Still disgusting, so I don't want the arrow anymore.
Can we roll Arcana or Nature?
Yeah, whichever one you like.
Woohoo!
Do I have to re-roll my nature check? That's
No.
Damn!
We're
Fuck.
all good at this point. Y'all put your heads together, right? And with the knowledge of the animal kingdom that Exidia brings, and the knowledge of things magic that Corsonis and Nim bring to the table, along with just context clues, you are able to determine that this thing is a gazer, a creature that beholders often use, right, to stand guard in locations, right? And so, given that you are searching for a hideout of the Xanathar Guild, yeah, it makes a lot of sense that you'd come across one of these things. And as you are having this discussion, right, it is slowly, for lack of a better word, deflating, right, because of the wounds that it suffered. And as its internal organs sort of spill out, it's just becoming less and less round.
Gross.
Wow.
Oh, fuck. Okay.
Well,
I mean, we're headed in the right way.
I just hope there's not more of them.
Well, probably. Well, I would think that more specifically there would be what is functionally a bigger, scarier, badder one. Maybe not close by, but upcoming.
Oh no, yeah, no, that puts a lot of confidence into my soul right there. That one. You said
Right.
bigger
Bigger, scarier,
and badder.
meaner. Yeah.
All
I
right.
should not have worn my skirt.
Could you all please arrange yourselves in a marching order, with this location on the left being the front and this location on the right being the rear?
Is this the marching
Hell
orders?
yeah, dudes. Hell yeah.
Nice. Well done, everybody. All
That was the
right.
fastest I've seen
was,
anyone
like-
get into marching
That was pretty
order.
good.
Yeah,
It was
that was
funny.
pretty
You guys
impressive.
made me like a gap right where I wanted to go to. It's like wavelength.
Well-oiled fucking machine.
Right.
Hell yeah.
And this is just so I'm clear now. We've been in the sewers for about 2 hours at this point, right?
Lavender.
Traveling
Oh no.
stealthily, right? I just want to check in. Are we going to continue traveling stealthily? Are we going to try and hurry up because it's just too gross down here? Are we going to hurry up because we're worried about Floon?
I think we should worry about Floon and but also our own skins and move slowly.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know what sort of link this creature would have had to its master, but I imagine at some point it will be required to check in and not do so.
You know,
So that's a good point. Yeah.
So we can continue to move stealthily, but at some point we're going to have to book it.
yeah. You know, at some point, but I think we'll find out when that point is. When they say over there, or something like that. You know? That's what bad guys say, right? They say over there when they spot them.
Yeah, that's the general indicator. Yep.
Okay, that's all.
I would like to use my wild companion
Mhm.
to summon a spider that'll ride on my shoulder that I can see through.
Okay. Do you know the night vision statistics of a spider off the top of your head? So I'll just put it on
I
your
pulled
token.
it up, and the spider has 30.
Mhm.
But my blighted shape,
Right. It
actually
adds
is
60, doesn't it?
an odd thing. So when I transform,
Mhm.
my blighted shape gets an extra 60 feet. Would that also apply to my familiar?
Can you populate that skill for me so I can see how it's worded?
Does it affect your summons as well?
No, I don't think so.
Okay.
Yeah, it looks like
when I'm transformed.
when you're transformed. So this would just be 30.
30, yeah.
All right. Well, we are going to put that to the test very shortly. Everyone, hold on. Let's see if I can do this without screwing too much up.
Cydia just kind of puts a hand on Kaz's shoulder. Okay, I can see, but I can't hear super well. Like I can hear, but it's kind of weird. But yeah, let's move.
All right. And so you follow that path down on the left, and it's probably another 45 minutes to an hour, right? Before you spot ahead of you another junction, and Kaz, you have the 18 passive perception, correct?
Yes.
In addition to the normal sounds that you've been hearing for the past 2.5, 3 hours, the dripping from the ceiling and the gentle gurgling of this water and sewage as it flows past you, and the occasional scurrying of feet, you hear a new noise now. It's just barely audible over the sound of the flowing water, but it sounds like this.
Okay. Okay.
And let me take a moment just to check in on everybody. How's everybody's sight in this situation?
I don't
You
know.
should all be on a new map.
Let me
Yeah.
just measure my stupidly long vision here.
Yeah, I mean, I can see like 80 feet.
Big eye.
I
Yeah.
gotta
Yeah,
zoom
it's
out.
stopped. It's stopped here.
That's right.
Mine should stop right here at the very end.
If there's a wall here, then
Mhm.
mine's fine. But I have stupid. Oh,
Right.
sorry.
No, you're good.
Yeah.
Mine stop right here.
Yep.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay, everybody. No, either I just heard a fucking pig down here, okay, or someone snoring. I'm assuming it's not the pig. We just gotta be a little quiet, okay?
You know where it was coming from?
Fuck no, but I I heard it, so I'm assuming it's closer than farther away. It's safer to be quiet. That's what I believe. No, please, for the love of God, don't be one of those big fucking geyser things we just saw.
Fingers crossed.
We gotta be very quiet, everybody. Understand? Start moving down the line. Oh wait, I can use my arrow keys. Oh, cool. Ooze.
Is anybody following Kaz, or is he just going solo at this point? Kaz, just wait right there until we get the answer to that question.
Yeah.
I assume we're following.
Okay. I would like everybody to make me a stealth check.
Come on. I have expertise in this. I can't keep failing these now. Okay, you know what?
Well, you can. I mean,
You definitely can.
You said stealth?
I can't keep
Yeah, stealth.
getting the worst roll out of everybody here asked to roll.
Hell yeah.
Ooh,
my
yeah,
God.
Petunia.
The rogue is just one person better than everybody else.
okay.
This is getting out of hand.
2.
Yeah, fucking ghost in the sewer.
Don't say that.
Math is hard.
So true.
Okay. As you proceed, what you notice is, and you can move up a little further if you'd like, right? What you notice is right here and right here, there are small slits in the wall, and that is where the sound of snoring is coming from. Also, Kaz, from your location, right, you can see a landing, which is right over here, and a door, which is right over here.
Okay. See the door. can I see through that small slit right there, or is it? No, I think that's like kind of weird how it is.
Yeah, if you want to press an eyeball up to it and try and look through it.
I mean, like the one like across from me, not the one right next to me.
Ping the one you want to look through.
This one right here.
Okay. Yeah. Go for it. Roll me a perception check.
Oh fuck. 7. Okay.
You know what? Roll me another stealth check while you're at it.
Come on. There's no way. There's no way every time.
Okay. You look through that slot, and it's hard to make out, but you just see like some wiry hair and some flesh, right? And it takes a moment, but you're pretty sure you're looking at something's ear that is like literally he's leaning up against the wall, like whatever this slot leads to, he's leaning right up against it, and you can really hear him snoring. And as you go to back away, right, your foot slips, and it just for a minute, well, just for a second, it sort of splashes into the flowing sewage going by and makes like a boom sound, right? And whatever's on the other side of this wall, like it moves, it definitely heard it, right? But it doesn't wake up. It's still snoring.
I shouldn't be this bad at stealthing around.
I must say, Kaz, so far, it's pretty impressive how bad the rogue is at operating in stealth. Pretty
This
nifty.
is my third stealth roll with actually, and I've had literally less than the average. I have less than everybody. Okay. I would try to sneak downwards to the. Yeah. Oh fuck. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try to go that way. Damn, there's a whole other way up top. But I see a door down here. I'm gonna go this way.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'm not used to having so little health that I have right now. I'm just gonna try to make it through. Oh shit. Gross. Okay. Good. Get it. Oh, can I climb up there? Or is that like the same level? Okay.
Yeah, no, that's it's just slightly raised, but it's sort of a platform, and there is a door right there.
Can I try to open that door?
Yeah. In fact, there should be a button up top that says door push. Right? If you click on that, you should be able to open that door. Does that work for you?
Yeah, it works.
Great.
That's so epic. I love.
You need personas? Excuse me. Okay. We got to be very quiet. Okay. Another slit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I'm trying to open this door right next to me.
Okay.
Oh shit, it's open.
Let's pause right there. I just want to make sure Petunia, Nim, and Corsonis, are you all following or are you all hanging out? And I mean, you don't need to move your tokens right this second. I just want to make sure that I know where you guys are in relation to Kaz and Exidia and Piety.
I can't really see anything.
You can't see anything?
I can only see like this one like little strip of
Yep.
this hallway.
Yeah, that's about it. There are walls on either side, right? And so as you move closer, right, you should be able to see, right, there's also a passage going north and south. And can you see some of that now?
Yes.
Yeah. And you can probably see Piety down here.
Patty.
Just somebody. Okay. That's scary. Okay.
Yeah, I guess I've been
Is that light still going?
redoing. I guess I've been redoing Corsonus's light just every so often. Just
Or,
here,
or I lit a torch, one or the other.
no, I still insist.
Yeah, Corsonus is falling, but he's trying to stay back a bit so that he's within earshot, but not.
Mhm. All right, Kaz, what are you doing up there?
I'm trying to open this door.
Okay. It looks like you've opened it.
Yeah. Oh, what the fuck is this?
Uh-oh.
All right, hold on 1 second.
Ah. Well, all right. Time to get a new kit.
No, this room is just a shithole.
Oh.
Right? You see, like, just random fucking clothes strewn about the floor, remnants of, like, foodstuffs. There's, some pitted and rusty weapons in here, but so I mean, clearly people have been in here, but for all intents and purposes, this looks a bit like a garbage dump.
You said clothes?
Knew it.
Yeah, in here.
We'll make a mental note of this and come back for this. Oh shit.
Okay. You turn the corner, right? And you see what is clearly a goblin, right? Who you have startled awake, right?
Oh god.
Yeah, Corsonus, I'm going to move you as well, right? Just so we can all get sort of close. And what I propose is the following. Let's everybody roll initiative. Right? And then let's take a 15-minute break. How's that sound, everybody?
Dandy.
Okay.
Yeah.
Tyler and I have worked very hard this session.
Yeah,
Not one.
so early. Wow.
One of these days, right? I'm going to roll at least a 10 on a die for my stealth check.
Oh my god.
Babe, you're jinxing yourself. You know that, right?
You got to believe, and I believe.
You gotta
in my stealth.
believe.
You gotta
did you say
believe,
dink?
but calling the shot is like it
No.
is a curse.
I'm telling you right now, this next stealth check, 16 and above. 16 and above, guaranteed.
Wow.
Tyler, two things. If you are still here, one is I don't know if it's just me. I've got your mic turned all the way up, and you're still
Very
pretty quiet.
Is that any better?
Way
little bit.
worse.
Huh. I did, you know what? The other day I had to mess with my like sensitivity stuff.
Okay.
So yeah, I remember coming into chat and like stuff wasn't working at all. So I think I might have.
last time and make sure that I'm actually recording. That would be helpful.
Replace a Dr. Pepper.
All right.
What the fuck? I mean,
Naya, you are up first. For the sake of simplicity, we will say that Kaz has alerted all of you to to a threat around the corner that he has seen.
Thanks. Where do I move? Oh, okay, now they see me.
Dr. Pepper.
Um, I'm not sure what I can do.
Can you see a target from there?
No, it's like in that little corner.
Yeah, well, then you probably got to move a little bit more if you want to.
There we go.
Okay. And I'll move my little observer guy out. Well, I'm going to move. Not super great. He'll just hang out there for the time being. Okay. So what would you like to do?
Let's see. Um, Can I cast Entangle? Or do Entangle?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that you can. You want to hit that for me?
Oh. Did I do it?
All right. Where is... Oh, this is... Yeah. What does this look like as you're casting it?
A bunch of ivy, mostly. I'd say like poison ivy.
Okay.
Sprouts from the ground and tangles or restrains like the feet and hands of this.
Cool. So this ivy is pushing up through the cracks of the floor, and some of it is pushing out through the cracks in the lower part of the wall in this corner. You can even see some of it sort of growing through, that arrow slit, right? As this goblin is waking up, and it is grabbing hold of his legs, and he is, in fact, restrained. Anything else you'd like to do on your turn?
Nope. Can't think of anything else to do.
Fantastic. And we're going to say, for the sake of simplicity, that those 4 squares are now difficult terrain that I have outlined. Nim, you are up.
Okay. This is not going to be passed through space. Okay.
Right. You can't pass through that space. You can see through it. It's another like arrow slit, so it's probably 2 or 3 inches wide.
This is inconvenient for me, so I'll look in and then step back, and as I do, like, pat Piety on the back of the shoulder. You got this, and give you bardic inspiration.
Yay! Hell yeah.
Excellent.
Yeah, that's it.
Piety, you are up.
Gee. Things are happening like up here-ish, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, perfect. I'm gonna scooch 5, 10. Word. Oh, and I can't see. Can I get like here
You
past
can.
cast 15? Perfect. I'm gonna. Yeah, I'm just gonna Eldritch Blast. The use.
All right, let's see it.
Hell yeah.
That will certainly hit. Great. You hit this thing with force damage, and what does that look like when it destroys another creature?
Ooh. Just like her Eldritch Blast is very like it doesn't look gross. It looks gold and like glittery and holy and bright. And so just like just a burst of like golden delightful light that just
Great. It looks like a burst of a glam cannon right in this goblin's face. And as all that beautiful and oddly sort of like peaceful, right? Gold, shimmery, like glitter, just envelops this individual and then melts away. You see an absolutely wrecked body form. Part of it has actually been pushed through the little arrow slit, right? And it is now sort of slumped down and would fall to the ground, except that its shoulder joint is sort of stuck in that slit. And that is that. But we are actually... We're going to play fast and loose with initiative right now. I'm going to keep it up so that we don't have to keep re-rolling it should you encounter anyone else. But you are free to move.
Okie doke. I did roll initiative a little late, so I'm kind of out of place, but not by much.
Let me fix that. I'm sorry about that.
No worries. We didn't get to where it mattered, so.
Okay. Actually, let's put it right there. All right. Y'all are free to move around. Ooh, where'd you go, Exidia?
Oh, what did I do?
Yeah, something crazy. Let me help out with that.
Exidia.
Here, yeah.
Let me help you out. I'm gonna. How's that?
That works.
Great.
Can I go through this dude's corpse to see if he had anything on him?
You absolutely can. And
Yay.
in that process, you discover 5 copper pieces.
I'm rich, guys.
Fuck yeah.
If you would like, he also has a scimitar and a short bow.
Ooh. I will make the group aware of that. Anybody want these? For any Any reason? I don't really.
I might make good use of that. Pointing at the short bow.
Passes it to you.
And we will actually say it as an excellent guard. It has 5 arrows.
Oh fuck.
You know, if I can give you 5 more, then you have an even 10.
I'll take what I can get.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna give you 5 arrows.
Fantastic.
Scimitar, anybody? Anybody? I mean, I'll keep it if no one wants it.
Okay.
Can I use a scimitar?
Yeah.
Yeah, you should be able to use a scimitar.
You want it?
Oh yeah, fuck yeah! I want to use a scimitar.
She gives it to you.
Yeah, try to do little tricks with it. Almost cuts himself.
Are scimitars I think
Are
they're
they simple?
strength-based weapons.
Are they?
They're
I think a
finesse
scimitar is a dex based. I think.
Oh, it is?
They
I
do
thought that
have
was short swords.
I don't fucking know. Y'all gotta let me know.
Scimitars are finesse, but they're also light.
Okay.
So can I use it?
Yes, you can. You can use dex.
Short
Yeah,
swords are
boy.
also finesse and light. Short swords and scimitars are basically exactly the same, except for the type of damage they do.
Yeah.
Is it what, piercing and slashing?
Yeah.
Yeah, scimitars are slashing.
Yeah. All right, where to, gang?
These stairs go up or down?
The stairs go down.
Do.
And Excidia, as you turn the corner, you can see it's hard to tell on the map itself, but because you probably see a dead end right here.
Mm-hmm.
But it's actually, you're passing under what, since you've already seen it, is the north-south corridor that's here. Right, so I will move you to the other side, as I will you guys. And there you are. And Petunia, I'll move you.
Yeah, just make space.
Hand of God.
Corsonis, I'm going to move you too.
Gonna do like this.
And Never Embers hanging out over here.
Something in the way.
All right.
The ghost is here. Nobody made
All
that
right, Excidia. What you have stumbled into. Well, actually, let me do a couple things here. Let me not get ahead of myself. The area that you were in after going under that the area where most of you still are, right, is littered with, crappy sort of makeshift mattresses. There's some, random bits of clothing that seem to have been forgotten here, but it looks like this is primarily a sleeping area. Excidia, when you open the door, you see another room, right, that is very similar, right? The difference being this room is occupied, right? And it's occupied with an individual, relatively short, sort of a darker skin, like a bluish hue to the skin, sort of white, wiry hair, and he's wrestling with this door, right? And he's sort of mumbling to himself, "You're not gonna melt me. I'm gonna lock you in there. You're not gonna melt me like you got those other two. You ain't never getting out of here."
Hey, pal, you need a hand over there?
He whips around, right, and says, "Fuck," right? And let me roll this fella into initiative. And at that, he's just going to back away from the door. And actually, let me back away from the door and just push it open as he does. And just scream out to you, "Oh, you're fucked now." Corsonus, you hear sort of a muffled, "You're fucked now," coming from the other room. You with us, Ted?
Yeah. I'm here.
Okay, great. Yeah, no worries.
I'm not sure what you mean by other room.
Mhm.
Whether it's the room we came through or
Oh,
up ahead from where
you're
I'm
hearing it. You're hearing it from over here. Exidia opened to this door, right? Said,
Yeah.
Mhm.
You need help?
Yep.
Oh, you're fucked now. Okay.
Hey. Well, I think we're fucked. Shit. Should we run or should we go forward?
It's not a person.
nope. Contemplating your options, Corsonus?
I'm going to squeeze past you here because I have no idea who's saying what or who you're talking to. I can't see. Pardon me. Pardon me.
Okay.
No worries.
Did you mention that we're looking for this Floon person?
All I said was offering some help, and he kind of freaked.
Oh. Hello there. Are you in need of assistance?
Get fucked, asshole.
I will take that as a no. Nope. No need to be. Okay. We're just looking for someone. Don't mind us. Have we seen any more of the yellow signs we're looking for?
Nope.
Oh.
I got you. Got a wild token today, Tyler.
Yeah, I accidentally keep hitting a button that I don't mean to.
Yeah, no worries. Would you like to follow up your conversation, Corsonis?
I was seeing what I had prepared. I don't have anything useful prepared.
Okay, awesome.
So,
The life of a spellcaster.
yeah, I got 8 spells. You know.
Yeah.
And he was trying to get through the upper door. Like, it looks like there's
You don't know what he was doing, right?
Right.
But upon realizing that he was no longer alone in this room, he walked away from that door and pushed it open.
Right then, we are simply looking for a tall human gentleman. If you are not going to be of any assistance, I'm just going to insist that you stand there. Well, we just have ourselves a look around, and I will try to. You said one of these doors is open. I will try to just go through whichever one is open.
This is the door that's open. What you are looking at is a semi-transparent, sort of gross, like grayish, brackish looking cube. And you can clearly see some bones floating in it.
Oh dear. Well, well, Corsonis will go back down over to the hallway and just kind of shout down it. I'm sorry, dealing with the dead is not really my area. Anyone? I hope we haven't found who we're looking for.
Awesome.
Sir, can you tell me who has how? Yeah, no, this I'm just gonna
Okay.
anyone? Hello?
All right, we're going to move on to the next person in initiative order, which is Rainier, who just bursts in screaming, "Is Floon in there? Have you found him?" Oh dear. let's see. That's and he'll just stop right about there. That'll be his turn. Exidia.
Oh, what could be in that room? It's not that bad. Okay, that's weird.
Awesome.
We'll just look back at the guy. I mean, what's this supposed to be? It's just some goop.
Fantastic. Anything else for you?
Yeah, I don't really feel that threatened. I'm just gonna kind of stand here.
Great. Love it. Kaz, it is your turn.
Yeah, shit, we're fucked. Oh. Who the hell? Who the hell are you? What's going on there? What the hell? What's going on? What's happening here? Can I? Can I? I'm just gonna say. I'm just gonna walk in and say, "We're fucked." Right? Yeah, I think I'm just gonna sit next to the guy. we're fucked.
Okay. All right. What we're gonna do is, let me just reorder everything so these people are in the appropriate order. Great. Petunia.
Yes. Wait, what was going on? I had
It is your turn. What you have heard, right, is when Exidia opened this door, he asked somebody in here if they needed some help. That person responded with something along the lines of, "You're fucked now." Right? And then you've heard some conversation about, have you seen, we're just looking for somebody, is Floon in here? You're good and fucked. Right? And that's sort of where we are.
Where's the room?
It's coming from down here is the door where your party members have entered and where a lot of that sound is coming from.
I go in to investigate what's going on. Oh, alright. It's a party in here.
Yeah.
Lovely. Lovely. This kind of roll my eyes a little bit because of the noise. I'm not trying to be bothered. She asks what's going on in here. It's all this fucking ruckus. Hello. Hello.
Yep. Any actions you'd like to take, or you're just rolling your eyes at the big crowd that's in here?
Yeah. I don't have any actions that I could possibly do.
Fantastic. At that, our friend let's see where we are. There we go. Grows in size. And
This-
Exidia, I'm going to need you to make an athletics or an acrobatics check, as our friend is going to try and give you a push. Actually, he's going to try and grab onto you.
Ooh, that's a 13.
Okay. He's going to grab you, and he's going to push you into this room.
Love it.
Yeah. And let me just double check, but I believe that is his turn, which means now it's our friend in here. And a bit of goo from this blob, right? Just sort of unfurls like a party favor and tries to smack you. And it is a little startled at actually how quickly you are coming towards it from being shoved in here, and it just shoots over your knee and retracts backwards.
Well, come on now, Goopy. You can do better than that.
And that is its turn. Nim, you've now heard all sorts of pushing and shoving going on.
Yeah. Oh, in Undercommon, I think I'll just, I'll say, little big for this room, aren't you, darling? And I am going to give Bardic Inspiration to Exidia. And then I'm gonna try fairy firing like this corner. You get me. You know how
Okay. Right. Yeah, you're essentially just trying to get the large gentleman.
yeah, I also have the hint of something like here.
Yeah, that's Exidia.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Then I'll just try to
Right.
get
You're just trying to aim it sort of in the back of the room. So I gotcha.
Yeah. I don't know that I can actually. Oh, I might. It's a 20-foot square.
You can make it get me.
I
okay.
know I could, but it's a whole ass spell slot, and I don't have many of those. So, rather than that, sorry.
No worries.
I'll just I'll draw the bow. And give that a shot. Come on.
Yeah, it being not your first time with a short bow, but your first time with this short bow, it's a little unfamiliar, and the shot, the arrow sails just wide and sort of plunks into the corner over here.
I'll just like flex the bow a little bit and say, was always better at acrobatics than archery and PE, but didn't think I was that rusty.
Lovely.
That'll be it.
All right. Piety, you're up.
Oh fuck. Gonna scooch over here.
Oh, I hope we left you enough room.
Not really, but that's okay. And then because otherwise I could dash to get in, but then it's like, okay, cool, I'm in. I have nothing to do. Maybe I will do that. I don't know. Yeah, fuck it. Why not? Oh,
Yeah, go for it.
yeah, we're in it. Yeah, we're in it. All right.
Hell yeah.
Just hey, what's up? Oh, all right. Just take cover behind the wizard.
Always a sound strategy. Corsonis.
You can't just go around shoving people like that. I would like to telekinetically shove this person back into the corner.
Okay. Yeah, give it a shot.
It is actually a strength saving throw from them
Yeah.
for the telekinetic shove.
Yeah. In what I have to imagine is surprising to everyone, perhaps most surprising to you, Corsonis, you shove him back into the corner.
I'm getting beat up by
Damn.
the size of this creature.
That is a bonus action. For my action, just stand down, just shrink down. Force grade. Yeah, don't move. We will retaliate, and I will ready a mind sliver if he does anything other than shrink back down.
Gotcha. Rainier just screams at him, tell us where Floon is and we won't end you, and attempts to stab him, which he does. And he's bleeding pretty good from his side.
Oh.
And actually, I think I'll just sort of roll in, try and create a little bit more room. Are you all right in there, Exidia? And it is your turn.
Yeah, I'm doing fine. Just this little goopy guy tries to hit me. I'll hit him back. And my staff like crystallizes and I swing it. And that's 12.
That is a hit.
All right.
So, this is just how you're flavoring the primal savagery?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
awesome.
Breaks off. I'm going to use my bardic inspiration to roll more damage for that.
Okay.
It's a d6.
Yeah, I believe it is.
Okay. 3 damage as some shards of crystal shatter off like fiberglass and seep into him.
Okay, so it's 3 additional damage to the 7. Is that accurate?
The 7 is from the crit. It's just 1 plus 2.
Oh, I got you. That's from the crit. Excellent.
Yeah, there was
All
a
right.
Tasha's thing for bards that it's like called magical inspiration or something like that.
Yep.
That I was looks like Oni was asking.
Okay. Perfect.
That's it.
Great.
Oh, actually,
Yeah.
I forgot. I've got a bonus action. I'm going to use my defile ground.
Okay.
To
Can you populate that for me?
Yes.
Awesome.
So under this ooze,
Mhm.
the ground just like crystalline shards grow up out of it, and it's actually a 10-foot radius. So it'll be like It'll just be this whole little room in here. I think.
that works for me.
Yeah. So it's difficult terrain for creatures hostile to me.
Okay.
And I should have done this before I attacked, but I didn't. So in the future, it'll do a little extra damage.
Great. Fantastic. And so you've hit this thing. There's some crystals on your staff have sort of torn some of this gloop away from the large mass, and sort of slowly as this is happening, the crystals are sort of emerging from the ground and making it even more difficult for this thing to move. Kaz, you had a little room and now you have a little less room as this guy's been pushed back into the corner and is the two of you are sort of in super close quarters. What would you like to do with your turn?
Okay. You said Rainier stabbed him in the side.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Is the wound visible to me? Can I see?
Yeah. I mean, you probably can't see the actual wound, right? As he's been pierced through his armor, right? But you can see where the armor was pierced, and you can see blood coming from that location. On his right, on his right side.
Okay, I'm gonna do this. Big pal. I'm gonna put the scimitar up to like where he got pierced. That you're pretty big right now, but I can probably take your guts out. So you might just tell us what Floon is, and we'll be okay. And I'm not good at intimidating. I spent a whole year trying to persuade shit. I'm just trying to intimidate him by putting the scimitar to where his stomach got pierced.
Yeah, great. Give me a intimidation check. Or give me an intimidation check.
11.
He looks at you and seems if anything, a tad bit confused.
Okay.
Virginia. You have stuff you want to finish up there?
I was gonna. I don't want to be right next to this guy. I tried to intimidate, but getting a confused look after trying to intimidate somebody is not the best thing in the world.
Right. Probably not what you were looking for.
So I'm gonna cunning accent disengage. Back up.
Okay.
Okay.
Howdy.
Big one.
Petunia, that's you.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was looking
no
at
worries.
stuff on my
Yeah.
character sheet. There's so much stuff that I did not know I could look through, so I've just been kind of sitting here quietly. Sorry. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm sorry to ask. What just happened?
Yeah, no worries. Let's see. Going back a little bit. Rainier stabbed him in the side pretty effectively. Exidia, you're not real well, you can see a little bit, right? You heard some commotion coming from that room, and you can probably see some sort of crystalline growth on the floor in there. And then you saw Kaz threaten this guy with a scimitar, saying, if you just stand down, I won't have to take your guts out. And the guy looked at him quizzically, and then Kaz backed up.
Hey, you try to be cool, okay?
Could I maybe persuade this person?
Sure, you can give it a shot.
Yeah.
Okay. Right.
He's been staring at Kaz as Kaz deftly backed away so as not to provoke an attack. And what are you saying to him as you're trying to persuade him?
Oh God. I had it in my head and everything, and I just lost it. I'm trying to, convince him to calm down. We're not here to harm
Okay.
him.
Right. You just want him to calm down. So
Yes.
he's sort of staring quizzically at Kaz as Kaz backs away, and then you are trying to calm him down. And he looks at he sort of looks over at you, and then he looks back at Kaz, and he looks back at you, and he sort of rolls his eyes. And it is his turn.
You're fucking sassed.
Now,
Sass.
I know you were holding an action, Ted. I believe, I'm not sure how that works. Is it that action is held until it's your turn again, or is it till the top of the round?
It's until the trigger. I've just readied an action. I readied a cantrip.
Okay. Well, I mean, the reason I ask, it's not that big a deal because it's a cantrip, right?
Mhm.
But like if it's a slotted spell and that trigger doesn't happen, right, then
Yeah,
you
you'd
use
lose
that
the
spell
trigger.
slot. And my question would be, at what time would you lose that spell slot?
It says until the start of your next turn.
Start of your next turn. Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, great. So fire that mind sliver off.
He finishes his action first.
Oh, gotcha. Great. He is going to swing this massive war pick he has at the one individual that has actually damaged him, and that is Rainier. And yeah, that is a hit, and it is massive. This thing comes down on Rainier's shoulder, and it sinks in pretty well. And Rainier's just wearing leathers, right? And so it really does a number on that left shoulder. And this individual has to actually sort of double clutch as he's trying to pull his warhammer back. It gets a little bit stuck in that armor, and that's when you're triggered, and that mind sliver goes off. And how's that look?
Corsonis's mind sliver is just sort of him. How do I normally do this? It is just him doing the couple fingers to the temple thing, and with one hand, with other hand, he's just sort of doing a crushing motion, trying to get this guy's head, and it is not great. He makes an int save.
Dude, hold on one second. I'm sorry, and I don't know if this is going to mean anything else to anybody. Does Corsonis use the "I'm crushing your head" move, like from the kids?
Well, he does now.
Okay. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I do 100%. Yes.
Okay. Oh my god, so fucking good. Yeah, fantastic. I'll find a clip for it. It's great. And just as an aside, the battle between the "I'm crushing your face" guy or "I'm crushing your head" guy and the "I'm smushing your face" guy, epic. Just epic. Okay. He as he's pulling his war pick back, he sort of winces, right? And is now he's sort of looking at you, but it's only because you're the only one making any sort of gesture. Like it's not like he immediately knows that you are the cause of this pain that he has just endured, right? But he felt the pain and he sees you moving. Right?
It doesn't even have somatic.
All right. Another pseudopod slaps out at you, Exidia. Another little tendril. What's your AC? Is it 14?
Yes.
Fantastic. It seems to have a hard time positioning itself amongst the newly formed crystals in the floor of this room to get off an accurate shot. And this little tendril sort of shoots past your shin and then is retracted back into this goop.
Oh, poor guy.
Nim.
Well, Kaz moved into the only good spot left in that room, so
I'm sorry.
we'll just poke around the corner right there.
Yeah. Is that at our big fella?
Yes.
Okay.
And that's it.
Fantastic. Piety, you are up.
It ain't broke. I'm not fixing it.
All right.
Eldritch blasting, dude.
Yeah.
Don't be broke. Don't.
Do you want to use Bardic Inspiration?
Oh, that's such a thank you for reminding me, because yes, I do. What is it?
D6.
Okay, perfect.
Ooh.
I always forget I have it, even though I draw it on my hand and I put a little purple thing, and then I just stare at both of them and I'm like, oh, that's different, and then I don't think about it.
Oh my god. It's been a year.
What happens? Actually, roll me that damage. Yeah. What happens when this bardically inspired glam rocket ends this giant fella?
Oh god. Ooh. Okay. So Piety sees Rainier? I keep pronouncing it wrong. How is it? What is it?
Rainier.
Is it okay? Sees this big ass war pick just go into him and is like, and just extends her hand, and this burst of golden, glittery, beautiful light that like it doesn't like match her, or at least it doesn't feel purposeful. Like, it doesn't seem like the aesthetic of this is something that she's like controlling. It just seems like that's what she's been given, and it just goes and hits dude in the chest and just like bores a hole into him. Just a golden
Love it. And as that the golden shimmery effect dissipates, he has shrunk back down to size and is slumped in the corner. Corsonus.
I'm muted. I am not. Okay. I will. My token is not moving. There it goes. Step around Neverember, since I knew that Exidy isn't here. Are you okay in here? And I will shoving this thing isn't going to help. So I will just try to. I don't know that Mind Sliver is going to work on this thing, but I'll give it a shot anyway. Don't have a. I don't. Clapping motion, trying to squish.
Right. What? Can you populate Mind Sliver? Is there a minimum intelligence score?
I don't believe so, but it is
Okay.
psychic damage. So if it's immune to psychic damage.
No, it is not immune to psychic damage. But I just wanted to make sure. Yeah. All right. Fantastic. This will be okay. That was entertaining. Just to show you how bright this thing is, it got a -4 on its intelligence saving throw, which is pretty impressive.
When it takes damage while it's in the defiled ground, it takes an additional 1d4 of necrotic damage.
Excellent. Love it.
The damage has to be from an attack or spell specifically, but
Okay.
that's where most damage comes from.
Yeah, no, I just want to make sure, but no, not immune to that either. All right. Fantastic. Rainier will dart in and try and give this thing the old stabby. Which, between the damage from the Mind Sliver and from the defiled ground and from the stab, this goop is just having a really difficult time holding itself together to the point where it can no longer hold itself together because of the additional defiled ground damage.
And that happens like the first time on each turn, so like not twice on the fighter's turn, but
right.
Yeah,
nasty. All right, so you have pretty handily dealt with the threat in this room. What is next?
Is there anything else in this little room other than the little goo guy?
Some horribly corroded weapons, and now that this thing has dissipated, you can see what appear to be bones from a small creature or creatures.
Anything besides this war pick on the dwarf?
Warpick is wearing some scale mail, has a shield.
I haul up the shield and look at everyone else, kind of offering it out to anyone.
No, not my cup of tea.
Yeah, I'm a pass.
Zydia?
What was it?
A shield. Lord Petunia?
I'm okay.
Shoot, I'll take a shield. Wait, I've already got a shield. Never mind. I don't want that shield.
This feels fucking ugly.
Uh, yeah, I'll just drop it back on top of the body.
Fucking flying.
There was already combat noises if something were coming this way.
No, I was stuck by it, like it just bouncing off his skull.
Oh.
That inspiration was very handy. Thank you, Nim.
He winks at you as he walks past.
Is that another inspiration? I don't know how this works. Bars are weird.
Heading through that door, Nim, or just seeing if it'll open for you?
I'm taking on a little peek.
A little peek. What you can see, which is not actually what you see here, but it's sort of similar to the other location, right? Is this passes under some other passageway, right? And at the end of this hallway, there are stairs headed up, and you can hear some voices, but what they're saying is indistinct.
I will tiptoe back into the room and just like point with both fingers down the hallway and just say, "There's more people down that way. Don't know if that means that's where we need to be going, but Zydia, is anything in that room?"
No, just scoop.
Then I suppose it probably is our best direction if we weren't to turn back around and go southward. Who knows? It might all loop around anyway.
It does make sense. It's the sewers. Ooh. I'm all in favor. Just keep going this way. I feel like we already.
All right. Lead on. He'll push you forward.
Oh, okay. Get the moving. Try to be a little stoned.
Okay. Why don't you wait there? Is everybody following Kaz?
Yep.
Okay. So we've got some tight quarters here, so I'm just going to move everybody.
Cool.
All right.
Hand of God.
God. Oh
Would
shit.
you like
who's
us
that?
to roll a stealth check?
No, it's not going to make any difference.
Oh, they were much closer than I thought. Gotcha.
Yeah,
Right
they're right there.
What if we like hold our breath and walk really slow?
What if I say we're hunting rabbits?
Oh no.
Okay. And I will let the 6 of you negotiate amongst yourselves about who wants to be where. I know we've got tight quarters here. The only person that I will limit in that negotiation is Kaz. You were in the lead, so you got to be in that front row.
That's perfectly fine with me.
I think I'd be pretty close to Kaz since I did shove him, and as dickish as that that means I'm close.
Okay. Who do you think you'd be
I'm
swapping
fine with
places
where I
with?
am.
All right. Well, I guess that means you'd be swapping places with Piety. How's this work for everybody?
Ooh. Ooh.
Feeling good about
Yeah.
that?
I love that.
And also, like, I feel like I have to take the hit on this. Wizards of the Coast didn't just palette swap these two. I did it because Wizards of the Coast didn't even give Floon a fucking token.
Wow.
It just said Floon, and I was like, dude, you're not going to do my boy that way. That's unacceptable.
I thought,
You
Right.
disrespect
I
Floon
swear
like
to God.
this.
Right,
I
and the
thought
whole
they just-
Oh my god.
right, and the whole thing was they took both of them because they're supposed to look so similar. So I was like, fuck it. Like, I'm not trying to come up with a new goddamn token. I'll make his hair look lighter, and that'll be the end of it. I
I'm
got
obsessed with that.
I got shit to do.
I thought they just color dropped his
Right.
hair and it was done.
Well, that's exactly what I did. A, I got shit to do. B, I have less than no artistic talent, right? But I can use that the color swapping tool in GIMP. Right. So, all right. Here we are. You know what? Let's roll a whole new initiative. How's that sound, everybody?
Oh my God! Yes, that's cool.
Fuck.
Okay, come on.
Again, wasn't
Well-
rolling this with the swashbuckler. It's fine. I'm not mad or anything. Whatever.
Okay.
I had like a +8. Was just fine. Maybe not that much. I don't know.
Xidia, do you still have your? You didn't use your bardic yet, have you?
Yes, I did. I used it to add a little
Okay.
damage.
Okay.
I'm gonna put this out here. I have not rolled above a 10 today, except that one time when for my short bow attack. It's gonna happen. Don't worry.
It's one of those days.
Okay, looks like I've got everybody. All right. So as you come up the stairs, you see old sort of disheveled curtains hanging on the east wall. In the middle of this area, there's a very beefy looking half orc in similarly like dingy robes. He's got a hand on the shoulder of an individual who looks an awful lot like Rainier, right? Who is on his knees, in his other hand, which is sort of raised, right? There's fire burning between his fingers. The individual who he's got, who at this point we all know is Floon, so we'll just call him Floon. It looks in bad shape and is just sort of whimpering. Behind him, there's back here, right, sitting on a large chair on a raised platform is a figure wearing black robes with large white eyes and rubbery purple skin and a bunch of you can't. It's a little hard to see, but it looks like there's a bunch of tentacles where his mouth should be. And in the crook of his right arm, seems to be gently petting what appears to be a disembodied brain with 4 tiny little legs and feet.
What?
That's fucked.
I don't think so. Alright. I don't think so. Oh. Alright.
And this muscular half-orc sort of half turns his head as if he's speaking over his shoulder. I told you it would work. We might not have grabbed the right one the first time, but look. And he points with his free hand. He is here now, and we will take him. And there's a beat or two where you don't hear anything. And he responds, well, we can... I know it's... We can take all of them. You and I, together. But, well, no, I will prove my worth. And he turns to you all and says, if you leave Rainier, the rest of you may leave freely.
If you leave this guy, you may leave freely.
All right, Corsonis, what would you like to do?
I am going to use my mind link as no action to speak telepathically to Floon and just say, I'm going to pull you. Don't resist this. And
Mhm.
I will plant my feet and with both hands pull like I'm pulling on a rope,
Okay.
like I'm doing a big old tug of war, and I will telekinetically shove Floon backwards. He can choose to fail the save.
Yeah, he will absolutely choose to fail that save. And so I'll just... How's that work for you?
Yep, that works.
Great.
And then for an action, I will once the rope pull has happened, I assume there's something that I could pick up to catapult. If not, I will just
Sure,
drop
there's rubble and whatnot.
Yeah, I will huck a rock or something, rubble at this half orc
Rock.
that was holding our friend.
Okay.
I say our friend like I have any idea who this person is, but wow, dexterity saving throw or terrible.
Okay. Does it do half damage?
Nope.
Okay. Then the pebble just flies off, hits one of these curtains over here. Piety.
I'm gonna. Let me double check to make sure that this is a bonus action. Yes, it is. I'm gonna healing light Floon for one dice. He gets one for now. Dink. Okay.
Yeah.
And then I would like to action Eldritch Blast Mr. Half Orc dude.
Yeah, let's see it.
Dink.
That will hit.
If you say dink, it goes better.
Holy moly.
If you say dink. That's all I got. Oh, should I move? No. No, I should not.
All right. Yeah, our beefy friend did not like that, so he is going to return fire right in your direction, Piety.
Fair.
Does an 18 hit?
Yeah.
That'll be 9 fire damage.
Ow.
Ouchie.
And he is going to duck behind the curtain. Great. Our little disembodied brain just gonna hop down and just make a straight shot, and we're gonna evens its Kaz and odds its Nim. Kaz. Ooh. Apparently, all this action and excitement is too much for our pampered little brain guy, and he takes a swipe at you with one of his claws, but falls short. Can you now make me an intelligence saving throw?
Oh, okay. 12. Yes, I will roll over 10.
You feel this creature trying to grab some sort of purchase in your mind, but you're just able to shake it off. Cydia.
I just muted instead of unmuted.
Hmm.
I'm going to kick things off by using my blighted defile ground again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm going to put it in a 10-foot radius centered.
Okay, I think if you click the spell templates button, it should give you. Do you see a spell templates button?
That?
It's up top.
Gotcha. Okay. So 10-foot radius. Okay, but that does put it like around. Oh, I can move it.
You can move it. I think you can move it. Yeah.
Yeah. And let me hold the Alt tab so I can center it there. Okay, so yeah. Crystal shards fill that area.
Mm-hmm.
And where like Floon is standing, they kind of have receded around his feet.
Mm-hmm.
This difficult terrain does not affect anyone except those hostile to me.
Right. Does it do any damage when it initially pops up?
No.
Oh no, it doesn't. Okay. Great.
But then whenever I stride forth into it, and then find my character sheet again. Same deal. Crystallize the staff and swing it at this little brain.
Yeah, that'll do.
For 10, and then an extra d4 of necrotic. Max damage.
Hell yeah.
Holy moly.
Open numbies.
Little Brain did not like that at all. Really displeased with that course of events. Anything else you got?
That is it.
Kaz.
Oh god.
I'm gonna try to slice the brain with my brand new scimitar.
All right, let's see it.
Is Exidia next on it? 23.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. Is Exidia within 5 feet?
Yeah.
So that means I get sneak attack, right?
You get sneak attack?
Yeah?
Yeah, you do.
Do I? Okay. Oh my god, I'm pumping numbies.
Fantastic. And Exidia, how about that D4?
Hell yeah.
Shit, what's going on here?
What's it look like when you dissect a brain, Kaz?
It's around the fucking middle. Got the
Oh,
left lobe and I got the right lobe.
Mhm.
Oh my god. That's it. It's just straight down the middle. Slicing upward. Oh my god, my head hurt. Oh, I don't want to get closer to that thing. I'm gonna be honest. I'm just gonna step to the right and get behind other guy. Floon? Yeah, Floon. Y'all can have that.
All right. Rainier will run up, sort of huddle over Floon and embrace him a little bit and draw his rapier and take the dodge action, but is really just there trying to protect Floon, who on his turn takes a couple deep breaths and is certainly feeling better than he was, a minute ago, but is clearly still terrified and in pretty bad shape, emotionally, if not physically. Nim.
I saw the half orc, like, he went into these curtains, right?
The ones down here.
Oh, okay. Great. Then. Okay, just making sure I don't have to see target to try to fairy fire, and I will just try to fairy fire that. Which I
Great.
think will incidentally also, like, hit this guy,
Yeah.
I think.
Great.
Yeah,
Are those deck saves?
that is correct. Nope.
The strings vibrate, and as those vibrations extend out into the room, they become visible and they bounce around the corners, and you can actually see them sort of passing through this curtain over here. And the light that they create at least bounces around and off of this character, right? But you don't see any glowing coming from this guy, and you don't see any glowing peeking out from behind the curtain.
That's the risk
Yeah.
Yep. gonna give Bardic Inspiration once again to Exidia. Go count, Tiger, and then I'm going to stay back here.
Petunia.
Yes. My character sheet keeps disappearing, please. Okay. What is all of this stuff? Hold on. Quick question.
Yeah.
What is okay? So you know in the character sheet, there's like the third box in the middle that has like all of these items, like the quarterstaff, dagger, leather armor, and stuff. I did not know I had like a tinderbox. I don't know what a tinderbox is.
Tinderbox is used to start fires.
Oh, I can commit arson. Can I? Oh my god.
I mean, to answer your question, yes, you can use that to commit arson. I would also point out that you're a druid. And so if arson is of great interest to you, there are many, many druid spells that you could take that would be very effective at enhancing your career as an arsonist.
You're going to jail.
I do remember.
Oh my god.
Shit. Sorry. Okay. Okay. I don't know what I could do. Looking at my spells. I could use magic stone. Could I heal piety?
Sure.
Ability?
Okay.
Oh my god.
Where's my thing?
You
Mhm.
welcome baking burger.
Okay, here it is. Okay. Sure. It says cast at what level? I'm not sure what that means.
It's like this level spells. I'm pretty sure you
Right.
only got,
Well,
like,
the
first.
good news, right, is right now you're second level, so you should only have first level slots. So you're going to want to cast that at first level.
Okay.
But going forward, wow, holy moly.
Thanks, bestie.
Going forward, as you get more spells and as you get spell slots that are higher levels, when
I
that
could swap out.
right, when that box pops up, you could cast Cure Wounds at a higher level, right, which would then do more healing, right? Or if it were a spell that does damage, like I believe Ice Knife scales. I know you have Ice Knife. And you cast it at a higher level, then it would do more damage. And that's why sometimes you're going to want to cast spells at higher levels when you get those additional spell slots.
Okay.
All right. Let me see. Is there anything else for you, Petunia?
Nope, that's it.
Okay. Our fine friend up here. Just slowly, 2, 3, 4. He starts walking down the stairs. just sort of pushes that door open. And as he does, he sort of waves his hand in this direction. Okay. And that'll be 1 square of difficult terrain, so he can make it to just about there. And that is Nylor's turn. Corsonis. Ted, if you're talking, you are on mute.
Yeah, I should probably unmute first. That, oh boy. The curtains we saw the orc run down are past all the like weird crystally ground. Is that difficult
Yes.
terrain for us?
No,
No.
only for opponents.
Okay.
Is that correct, Tyler?
Yeah.
Great.
As friends pass through it, the crystals kind of like fade away and leave you clear space.
Oh, cool.
That is super good. I guess since our tentacle-faced friend has done nothing yet, I will run down and try to throw the curtain back.
Yeah, that's not a problem at all. Let me see if this actually works. Yeah. There you go. Curtain is
Oh.
thrown back.
Oh dear.
Yeah, anything else for you?
I have 5 feet of movement left, but he is right there. I am going to use a bonus action to try to shove him away from me. Sort of the opposite of the tug of war from earlier. It's just like I'm poking him with an invisible stick.
Boom. Right down the stairs. Back into the room. Well done.
For an action, Corsonis will plant his feet, punch out, and kick at the air. I'm just casting Magic Missile at first level. That's 1, 2, 3. And then I back out 5 feet. Found him.
All right.
Oh, God. Sorry.
Piety.
I'm gonna scooch up. Think, and then guess just peek around that corner and Eldritch Blast, dude. Because I mean, it's been working. Been doing me right this session. Oh yeah.
It has been doing you right.
Right?
How's it look when it takes down a beefy half-orc wizard?
Just like everyone just sees like a just explosion of golden light come from that hallway. That's it.
Great.
Man, doing good today. And then looks nervously at the freaky tentacle dude.
Dead. Exidia.
Okay. I will start out by using my bonus action to move the defiled ground to kind of center it over here. And then I will stride on forward over here.
Okay. Hold on
And-
1 second.
Mm-hmm.
You take 7 piercing damage from Rainier.
Ah. Okay. I'll let that slide. Because I don't want to kill him with the thing that I could do. I've been waiting to get hit for a while. How much damage was that?
7.
All right. Fun. And I will. Let's see. I'll stick with Primal Savagery. I don't have anything good else right. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
For 6 plus Lil 1. And that's it.
Great. You smash into this thing with a staff that is sort of encircled with these crystalline growths, and our friend barely takes notice.
Mm-hmm.
Kaz.
I'm gonna go past Rainier. I'm not gonna let that slide. Fucking punch Rainier.
Okay.
I don't have an unarmed strike. Oh my god, it's the first time. But do I
It's
just
just
roll?
like strength plus proficiency. So
Okay, so I still roll a d20, right?
yeah.
4. Ooh.
As you swing with the right cross, he just moves his head out of the way. You sail wide.
Ooh. Oh, yeah. You get my phone right, you know. Shit, I'm going to bonus action, disengage, and back up a second.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm gonna try to shadow box to try to play it off.
Is that it for your turn?
Yeah, that's it.
Rainier is going to take a step forward and lunge at you with his rapier. Is that 23 hit?
Yes, it does.
That's 10 points of damage.
Ooh, bitch, I said beat your fucking ass.
And with his offhand, he swings at you with a dagger, but swings wildly and misses.
Okay.
Floon just reaches out for Rainier and says, "What are you doing? I thought you were here to rescue me." Nim.
Okay, I think that's enough of that. I'm gonna try to cast Charm Person on Rainier with my last spell slot. Also, I think I mentioned this last week, but hearing the name Rainier does psych me out at this point.
Right. Okay. I am going to just open this up to the floor. What happens with competing charms on an individual? Is it just the latest?
Oh, fuck!
Didn't
I
Ada
think they're
do
just
this?
charmed by both persons.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Really?
So this would basically like Rainier is not gonna attack Nim, but is still free to attack the rest of us.
Gotcha. Well,
I
let's
think
see what happens then.
and to be fair, like if he's like say, I don't know, dominated
Mhm.
by somebody else,
Right.
then those actions take precedent. I just
Mhm.
have advantage on my charisma checks to say, like, hey, please stop stabbing my friends.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Yeah. Rainier looks at Kaz as he's withdrawing his rapier, and upon Nim, you casting this spell, like Rainier for a brief moment looks shocked at what he has done. Right? And that's about it.
Okay.
Anything else?
Let's keep our heads together, right? And I'm actually going to give Bardic Inspiration to now Petunia. That'll be that of that.
Yeah. Petunia, you are up.
I'm sorry. I am literally like freaking the fuck out because you were talking about there are many other spells I could use to light shit on fire, and I found it. So I will be using that next game.
Yeah, hell yeah.
What's been going on in this room right here? Oh shit. Oh
Yeah.
He's right there. Okay. All right. Let's see. I'm gonna use Ice Knife.
All right. That is and what's this look like as this ice knife is headed towards him?
My character is like being weird.
Can you get a little closer to your microphone, Naya?
Okay, sorry.
Yeah, no
I was
worries.
saying my character sheet is like being weird. It keeps like Xing out my.
Yeah, Roll20 is acting a little weird for me too.
I I make like at least 2 shards of like ice. I just fling it
Nice.
at this. What is this? Like a tentacle monster? What is this?
We'll call him Tentacle Monster for now, since we're not entirely sure what he is.
Very cool.
They are on target, but unfortunately, they just bounce off of his armor.
Oh, great. Huh.
But then they explode.
They do explode anyway. Which means I need. Oh, you already gave me your dex save. Our tentacle monster friend is nonplussed by either the initial or secondary attack. Exidia, on the other hand, does take damage from this secondary attack, so I'm going to need you, Naya, I'm going to need you to roll 2d6 for me. Do you know how to do that? Yeah, you got it.
Numbies. Wait, wrong team.
All right, so that's 3 damage to you, Exidia.
Yes.
Oh.
Okay. On its turn, our tentacle monster friend is going to use 10 feet of movement to get here. Would you like to do anything about that? Or after that happens, Exidia?
I would. No,
Yeah.
actually, I would not.
Okay. He's going to approach this sort of archway that's in the middle of the room. is going to extend a staff. And right now, let's see. Nim, you're probably the only person that can't see this at all. Kaz, your view is... Well, actually, no. Petunia, Nim, and Kaz, you're not going to be able to see this. But Piety, Exidia, and Corsonis, you can see through the open door here that he's approaching this archway. He extends a staff that has some sort of like black orb that seems to be swirling in some sort of like almost as if something inside it were alive, right? And he presses that into a socket in the archway. The archway briefly flashes with this similar inky darkness, and he walks through it and is gone. At that point, and just to sort of expedite this, little goblin comes running down the stairs. Hey, can you guys keep it down? I'm trying to sleep in there. Oh, shit. Right. And after a round, you kill him because he's got no hit points, and you're going to... trying to face he's going to be going through a blender anyway. So yeah, that's where we are. At this point, with our tentacled friend having left the establishment, Rainier sort of stumbles and drops his rapier, right? And like reaches out to you, Kaz. Are you okay? Are you okay? I don't know what came over me. I'm so sorry.
You know what came over me? A fucking rapier through the chest. You know, it fucking hurt.
Yes, I imagine it would. I can't apologize enough, but look, we've found Floon. Meanwhile, as he's sort of stammering about this, Floon has gotten up, right? Seeing that there aren't any threats around, he runs over to you, Piety, and just throws his arms around you.
Oh,
right.
Oh, all right.
It's like,
You good?
Oh, thank you so much. I thought for sure it was going to be the end of me. I don't know what I would have done. Thank you.
It's all right. No problem. Just like the awkward back pat.
And he's just now like ugly sobbing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, "Hey, buddy, it's all right. We're gonna get you out of here. All right, it's okay."
And I think we will call it there for the evening.
All right. I'm just gonna go ahead right quick. I'm gonna cast a little cure wounds on myself.
Yeah.
I'm
And
also not
that did
dropping
nothing.
concentration on charm person.
Yeah. Great.
My cure wounds is broken. Oh no.
Let's see.
I'll just roll a d8. Shoot. And then I'm also gonna throw that bardic inspiration I've got on it too. So that's a 6 and a 4
Love it.
and a 5.
Paw through the orc's belongings while
Cool. Let's see what our orcish friend has. Yeah, you find a spell book with Burning Hands, Disguise Self, and Shield.
Hell yeah, wizard.
As well as, I know this will be shocking for a wizard, dagger. So how we feeling after rescuing Floon?
Hell yeah.
We lived. We saw an aberrant and didn't die.